Hello. Talk, talk, talk. Are you at home? Sorry to knock your door again. So sorry. You must be so busy. You know, today is the 20th of January 2022, which also falls on the 11th month according to lunar calendar, and also 18th of 11th lunar calendar. Why? Which day did I say according to lunar calendar? 11th month, 18th of 11th month. Of course, the 18th is a very important day for in connection with many of our great teachers. But especially it falls also, it corresponds also the anniversary of one of our most beloved and precious teacher, the Kyabje Dudjom Rinpoche. His on the Kyabje Dudjom Rinpoche. Kyabje Dudjom Rinpoche needless to mention, he was one of the most great teacher from last century. He is a remanifestation of the previous Dudjom Lingpa, and whereas as we often would say, Ngondro rinzen doje la doje zal maung de shik meba taye shap ta de benjung ye zap rowen ngo jude shi doje sowan de. We often invoke Kyabje Rinpoche with these lines. Kyabje Dudjom Rinpoche was in the past the Buddha Nuden Dorje in the past, and Kyabje Rinpoche will be the last Buddha, the Mupa Taye. And in the last century, he represents the Guru Rinpoche. He is no other than the Guru Rinpoche, as well as the monk of the Drog family, the great translator from Drog family, we would say Droben, and Jide so on the fearless diamond wisdom. So it is so important for us to think of Kyabje Rinpoche, to celebrate this for our own benefit, to think of him with really strong trust and devotions, feel his presence. For ourselves and for all beings. So I will combine this with a short practice, very condensed practice, very complete practice. In Tibetan, we call upon Rinpoche as Kyabje Dudjom Rinpoche. It has intonation. Kyabje Dudjom Rinpoche. Kyabje Dudjom Rinpoche. As you know, this line, it means Padmasambhava, ultimate refuge. You know all things. So calling upon Guru Rinpoche, who is no other than our teachers, especially Kyabje Dudjom Rinpoche, we need to invoke him. For the well-being of all our mother sentient beings, beloved mother sentient beings, who are suffering intensely. So we have no other choice than call upon Guru Rinpoche. Then, when we're calling upon Guru Rinpoche, also it's important that we remember the four important teachings that turns our mind toward our goal to achieve. Tenjo nyeka meda jewe jin. Tenjo nyeka meda jewe jin. Tenjo nyeka meda jewe jin. Yonde lume korowe dunge jen. Yonde lume korowe dunge jen. Yonde lume korowe dunge jen. We think of freedom and advantage so hard to attain. We think of impermanence and the cause of death. We think of an inexhaustible pattern of cause and effect. We think of the suffering of the circle existence. Then, next, what we just began is like general and preparation, thought of precious human life, thought of even we have the precious human life endowed with freedom and favorable conditions, but alas, unfortunately, it's not permanent. It is impermanent. And also to reflect on the how everything is inexhaustible pattern of cause and effects. And also it's important for us to think, become more aware and mindful of suffering of circle existence. Then as a preparation, the sublime preparation is the refuge. Denje Kyabje Ngondro Kyabsondro. Denje Kyabje Ngondro Kyabsondro. Denje Kyabje Ngondro Kyabsondro. We think We take refuge in the three jewels, the only sure protector. We take refuge in the three jewels, the only sure protector. We take refuge in the three jewels, the only sure protector. Please think, our guide, our teacher, is inseparable from Kyabje, inseparable from the Buddha of 3 times. Thus we take refuge. Next is Ngondro nam sanje sargu cha Ngondro nam sanje sargu cha Ngondro nam sanje sargu cha. We will bring all beings, our parents, to the level of awakening or Buddhahood. We will bring all beings, our beloved parents, to the level of Buddhahood or awakening. We will bring all beings, our parents, to the level of Buddhahood. So we think of all sentient beings. Those are throughout the 3 worlds of existence, throughout all the existence, not without leaving a single sentient beings. So we think of them. And next is we want to purify all the sufferings with the help of 4 antidotes. Now here we think of our teacher or Guru Rinpoche in the form of Bodhisattva. Zera chesa de nye don sha Zera chesa de nye don sha Zera chesa de nye don sha. We confess the negative actions, obscurations, falls and downfalls accumulating in all our lives. We confess the negative actions, obscurations, falls, downfalls accumulating in all our lives. Om Bajra Sato Sammaya Mano Balaya Bajra Sato Teno Padishta Dedo Me Bhava Sudhe Kayo Me Bhava Subhe Kayo Me Bhava Anorakto Me Bhava Sava Siddhi Me Prayata Sarva Karma Suja Me Chetam Chereyam Guru Hum Ha 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 Om Bhagavana Savatatakat Bajram Mame Mentan Benzrimbo Ma Samaya Sato Om Bajra Sato Samaya Mano Balaya Bajra Sato Teno Padishta Dedo Me Bhava Sudhe Kayo Me Bhava Subhe Kayo Me Bhava Anorakto Me Bhava Sava Siddhi Me Prayata Sarva Karma Suja Me Chetam Shire Yama Guru Hum Ha 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 Hu Bhagavan So tata gadam bajrama meme bijrimba ma samaya sato om bajra sato samaya mano balaya bajra sato dino pa disha dido me bawa sudi kaya me bawa sube kaya me bawa anorakto me bawa sawa sedim me brayas saro karma shuja me chetama shire yama koro hong ha 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 ho Bhagavan Mahasamaya Sato A Om Bajra 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 Sato A Dali Longju Dong Song Ram Jambu Dali Longju Dong Song Ram Jambu Dali Longju Dong Song Ram Jambu. We offer our body, our possessions, and the infinite billionfold universe. We offer our body, our possessions, and infinite billionfold universe. We offer our body, our possessions, and infinite billionfold universe. Om Savarana Mandala Punja Ho Om Savarana Mandala Punja Om Savarana Mandala Punja Ho Gyavne Kunde Guru Tuje Song Gyavne Kunde Guru Tuje Song Gyavne Kunde Guru Tuje Song. Essence and source of refuge, teacher, hold us with your compassion. Essence and source of all refuge, teacher, hold us with your compassion. Essence and source of all refuge, teacher, hold us with your compassion. Om Bhajrang Guru Padma Siddhe Om Bhajrang Guru Padma Siddhe Om Bhajrang Guru Padma Siddhe Wang Xie Ju Zhu Zhu Gen San Jie Xiu Wang Xie Ju Zhu Zhu Gen San Jie Xiu Wang Xie Ju Zhu Zhu Gen San Jie Xiu. Mind became free through the four empowerments. 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 Received from the different centers of Guru Rinpoche, who is inseparable from our teacher. White light, red light, blue light, all the lights all together. Thus we receive the blessings of the body, speech, and mind. Through these blessings, we become inseparable from our precious teacher. Thus, we try to avoid any formal actions by our body, speech, mind, and that is not virtuous. And we engage in virtue. Everything what we could do with our body, with our speech and mind, we do it with a great love, compassion, joy, and impartiality toward all, benefiting all sentient beings. Now we shall conclude with the dedication. May all beings be awakened. May all beings be enlightened. May all beings be enlightened. As Buddha mentions, avoid all harms, engage in virtue, train your mind. So this is what we try to do for the well-being of all sentient beings. Best what we can. If one could do anything that can help others, whether it's human beings, non-human beings, animals, in what, even just such a simple actions that we can do that contributes others, something insignificant, is so precious to do it. As it says, we must not think, oh, this is so insignificant. But you know, even one spark of fire can start huge fire. Likewise, whatever we do, if we could do it with thought of benefiting others, it is definite it will contribute everyone. Benefiting others is also benefiting ourselves. So therefore, my dear friends, please do not forget to engage in virtue by your body, by your speech, and by your mind, with intention to benefit every living being. Our care, our love for others is very much for ourselves. We shall also call upon Buddha Shakyamuni, Deyataum Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha Om Mune Mune Maha Munaye Soha. Now we shall call upon Lord of great compassion. Om Mani Padme Hori Om Mani Padme Hori Om Mani Padme Hori. We call upon the Buddha Amitabha as well. Om Aminde Eware Om Aminde Eware Om Aminde Then Medicine Buddha. Deya tam be kanze maha be kanze Raja Samutgate so. We call upon also the Buddha of great wisdom, the Manjushri. Marapajana Marapajana Marapajana. Please, as I mentioned, today is anniversary of Kyabje Dudjom Rinpoche, who have been most precious teacher for many of us. His compassion, his kindness is without any measure, without any limitation. During the course of his life, he guided so many sentient beings, benefited so many of us. And even if you could look, his writings consist in the collection consists about 25 volumes, which is so important. He left everything as a guide for us, and we should remember his kindness so that we can fulfill his wishes. His wishes nothing else than that we are okay, we are taking care. To taking care of ourselves, we have to take care of others. Taking care of others is taking care of ourselves. So just thought of others transcend all the source of all the disturbances and delusions. For this reason, please try to cultivate your incredible potential, which is ready to manifest the unconditioned love, unconditioned compassion, unconditioned joy, unconditioned impartiality. Please don't forget this. You can do it. You can do it anytime, anywhere. Please try to be mindful of your breath, thus your thoughts, and the speech, the mind, and also your actions. Please try to be mindful as often as possible. So thus I wish you all a wonderful day of Kyabje Dudjom Rinpoche. He is Guru Rinpoche. He is inseparable from Buddhas of 3 times. So please think of him. Please think of everyone. With all my heart, for your happiness, for your peace, for your freedom.